Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Caravan of Garbage, where we're looking at a bunch of classic movies. Where we're looking at a bunch of movies that were meant to be classic movies for Disney, but they became massive classic Disney bombs that bombed really hard.
You're really leaning heavily on classic there. You
don't like it?
I mean,
if you don't like it, you can go.
I get.
Wait, you can't go.
If you put the option on the table, here I go.
Mason's twin brother, what are you doing here?
I'm here to say he quit forever.
Are you also quitting?
Yes.
Oh no!
And as far as we know, we don't have any more brothers.
So please leave a like because we're talking about.
Sometimes these skits should be like thematically based. I was going to turn that into a clippy cloppy situation.
That could have been good, yeah.
But we've gone with I've got a twin brother who also doesn't want to work here.
Please leave a like for the Lone Ranger 2013.
It's a classic character, you might say.
Yes, I would say that, yeah.
And he's related to another classic character we've talked about before because he's the grand uncle of the Green Hornet,
That's right.
So in this movie, the Green Hornet is the son of the little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
But not the little kid in the framing story.
No.
Because this movie
That's a different little kid.
has a completely unnecessary framing
in like
story,
the 30s with
it's in the 30s. We're not around in the 30s.
I don't care for this.
What's the point of this? I thought that kid was going to be revealed to be somebody important, like Batman. But he wasn't Batman. He couldn't be, for legal reasons, he couldn't be Batman.
Because it's like, remember the old times? And it's like, this is the old times.
Right?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This kid should have been in the 2010s.
I agree.
You know?
It's a dusty one, though. I give this movie that.
Dusty, all right.
Yeah. It's also the most Pirates-inspired effort so far. Because for years, Disney were trying to find their next Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
That's right.
And they never did.
Yet. We're yet to see how Tron Ares goes at the box office.
That's right. We're recording this in at the beginning of 2024.
That's right.
And we have a good feeling about Tron Ares starring Jared Leto, alleged pedophile.
Famously cancelled guy. Speaking of,
yeah.
Just to get this out of the way. This movie stars two cancelled guys.
That's right. Now, Johnny Depp is like the patron saint of divorced dads, and he has a bunch of defenders for some reason.
So you can relate to him.
We're friends on Twitter. That's not true. It's interesting that, like, it's not just the whole, the recent court case. There's like a string of other things where you could be like, yeah, he's awful.
Yeah. So here's a list of stuff.
Yep.
And if you're like, well, actually, I think it was proven that we're talking about another thing. Whatever thing you have in mind that you think he's innocent of or whatever, or you think we're too harsh on him, or actually we're jealous of his success, we're talking about another thing.
I'm friends with him on Twitter.
You haven't even considered this thing we're talking about.
That's right.
Anyway, he's still getting work.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But it's interesting because there's no Army Hammer defenders. And I think it's because he didn't get famous enough before he was cancelled.
Oh, maybe
I think that's what's happened here. But does this movie, bringing these two blokes together, these two icons of classic Disney cinema, do you think there is enough chemistry to like carry this movie?
I think this is see, I didn't see this movie at the time.
No?
Neither of these men were cancelled at the time, right?
No.
And I kind of think, I'm like, okay, Lone Ranger, don't mind the idea of it, like a Western from
Loves
time to
the
time.
Green Hornet.
I just didn't see it. And is it because I'm like, is Johnny Depp Native American or is he not Native American?
Mason, I've got so much information about that.
We'll talk about it later. But I didn't see it at the time. But I'll tell you what, I think the chemistry is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think there's some very good action sequences in this.
I completely agree. Yeah. Well, this of course, is directed by Gore Verbinski, who did the first three Pirates movies. It's produced by him and also Jerry Bruckheimer, who also produced the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Lightning striking a tree by a highway.
That's right.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
It's
Hooah!
It's got a Hans Zimmer score who composed all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies except for the first one. It's also got a lot of silliness and swinging about and a big dumb hat. This was also the era where the Johnny Depp mandate was big stupid hat. Mad Hatter, Willy Wonka, Secret Window, and I guess it's funny that he feeds his little bird. And
what was his hat in Secret Window?
He had a big wide-brimmed hat, Mason.
Did he?
And he was the murderer the whole time. There's the ending to Secret Window, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, you should have got on that. It was in like 2004. It's not my fault.
You should have got on that Secret Window ledge, like us. We're a couple of real ledge heads.
It's true.
Legends.
Yeah. This is all right, this movie.
I agree.
And I do think it does have a spectacular ending action sequence.
Agreed.
For real, legit, 100%.
Up there with
no
some of...
cap, Mason.
Whoa.
That's what Johnny Depp said to me on Twitter. We're friends.
But he loves caps and hats.
Yeah, I know, which is so weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a fan account. But even then, they wouldn't say no cap, would they? I think
Absolutely
it's the real
not.
Johnny Depp.
Anyway, yeah, I would say ending sequence as well. Look, the two big action sequences in this, they're both train sequences.
Yeah.
So if you don't like train sequences,
I like train
yeah,
sequences.
I'll tell you this also, James. I'll tell you this for real.
I'm ready.
I reckon maybe one of the reasons that people didn't watch this
Yeah.
is because just conceptually kind of hokey.
Yeah.
The whole thing. But if you take either of these action sequences, the big train action sequences, the one at the start, one at the end, and you replace the Lone Ranger and Tonto yawn with
Zorro.
Batman and Robin or
Zorro.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Zorro.
Stop saying Zorro. You put in two cool guys.
Yeah, Zorro and his friend Little Zorro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Robin and the Winter Soldier.
Robert and Zorro.
Robin and Bucky, but it's like Kid Bucky.
Yeah.
And then but you have to tweak the tone a little bit so it's more like
Less dusty.
less dusty and less like, what are we doing? Whoa. And more like professionals doing a job.
Yeah.
People will be like, these are really cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The score helps as well.
Yeah.
Which I want to talk about. So the story of the Lone Ranger is he's a masked lawman and he has a noble Native American sidekick.
How you saying that?
Lawman.
Lawman?
Lawman.
Lawman.
Like Lucy Lawman.
Okay.
How do you say lawman?
Like Logan Lawman.
Like Logan Lawman. How do you say lawman?
Lawman?
Lawman.
He's a lawman.
Yeah, he's a lawman.
I'll quit again. I'll do it. Whichever one I am, I'm quitting again.
I'll find one of your brothers. One of your other brothers, Mason.
All right.
But the original plot was supposed to focus on more supernatural elements and Native American mysticism, and there's a bit of that in here, but it's more kind of vague. It was going to have werewolves, and I think this also makes sense because if you're doing the Pirates formula, there's always a supernatural element to those movies.
Yes.
They're not just pirates, it's pirates and zombies and pirates and a big squid-faced man and whatever.
I would be willing to bet a bunch of money there is a Lone Ranger comic book
Yeah.
where he fights werewolves. Because silver bullets,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Well, exactly. However, the first draft was going to cost $250 million.
The first draft of the script.
That's right. That's what
Wow.
they said. And also after John Carter, they were like...
Who was it by? Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City?
She did earn too much money for what, quite frankly, was a dog shit fucking article.
That's what I'm saying. And she was such a weird prude for writing a sex column. She's like, oh, what's kissing?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't even like it.
What are you doing then?
Right?
Stay at home.
Yeah. Write about bankrupting yourself on shoes.
So after John Carter bombed, they revamped it to meet something that Disney would approve of more, which became the current script. Also, the production was delayed because Cowboys vs. Aliens didn't do well.
Oh, no.
I'd love to come back to that at some point.
Uh-huh.
But this does have an insane budget. Here's an example. Armie Hammer recalled that the production budget was so extravagant that when needing to coach Tom Wilkinson on how to flip his pocket watch and chain, the world's best yo-yo expert was flown in to teach him and continued to be on call during filming.
That's some
What does that happen, like twice maybe?
That's some old school filmmaking.
Oh,
though.
isn't it just? Yeah. Yeah. Also, don't kiss your dead brother's wife. Just a note that I've got. So the Lone Ranger, he gets set up at the start. He's a nerd. He's a lawyer from the city.
He is a nerd, isn't he? With his fancy suit and his white collar.
Yeah.
And his haircut and his teeth.
I don't want to shoot this man. You should shoot him. You should shoot him straight
Shoot him
up.
straight away. You would have solved all these problems. Your brother would still be alive.
Yep.
You wouldn't have to be the Lone Ranger.
You don't have to hang out with Johnny Depp. He doesn't have to hang out with you. That's good for both of you, really.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't have to meet Helena Bonham Carter and she's missing a leg because the bad guy ate her leg, and then you'll be like, that gives me an idea for real life. It's just occurred to me.
I did. It never crossed my mind.
Just hit me now.
Yeah. Do you think that's an Armie Hammer note?
Maybe.
It is official. We called it here.
Wow.
So yeah. So he's presumed dead, like his brother and a bunch of other lawmen. And
I'm just going to go with it. That's
just
fine.
see you close your eyes like you've got a migraine when I say that. And so he comes back and the idea is that Johnny Depp gives him the idea, if people think you're dead, you can be like a vengeful spirit or whatever.
Oh, yes.
And wear a mask and no one will ever know who you are and whatever.
I mean, you look like that guy we know.
Yeah, same
Just
hat.
got a thin strip of cloth across your eyes.
It's also kind of green at points, that mask. Did I imagine that?
You probably imagined it.
Because it's supposed to be black, right?
I don't know. I don't think there's any official notes on.
Okay, look, I said it's supposed to be black. I did look into it. It is supposed to be black. I said it nonchalant.
Okay.
But I did do my research.
You've done some research, all right. And the hat, I mean, the hat's iconic, right?
Yeah, it
The
is.
horse is iconic.
Iconic horse. Yeah. And the villain is, there's two villains. Let's
Two
not spoil
villains.
them both. It's William Fichtner.
That's correct.
Good looking grubby and greasy and dry and dirty.
Also
and
the
dusty.
Shredder.
And he played the Shredder, that's right, at
Yeah.
one time. Sort of. He was the Shredder. They changed.
He
but
was
yes,
he was a Shredder.
he was the Shredder, or
Yeah.
he was going to be.
But also he's in grown-up movies.
he was grown up.
As is Tom Wilkinson.
Yes.
Who's also in a certified grown-up movie, Michael Clayton.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How are you doing this every week?
Everybody's in Michael Clayton.
It appears that way, yeah. So there is this idea that there's a cursed pile of silver that Johnny Depp sold out his tribe for when he was younger. So he's now this. He's supposed to have all this ancient mysticism, but he's just a lunatic. But also, he might actually be magic.
I thought the reveal was going to be that he's just a white guy. That was the reveal because
I mean, that was the real life reveal.
He's introduced in the movie, and we're like, oh, this guy's supposed to be a Native American, and then
He's doing the voice.
part of the Comanche tribe, and he's got all this wisdom. And then the Lone Ranger meets the elders of the Comanche tribe, and they're like, we've got a story
He's
for
not
you.
one of us.
And I was like, oh, it's going to be a white guy, and he got lost in the desert, and he went mad. But no. Look, here's the thing about Johnny Depp's performance. The whole time, it felt like he was doing the ironic, like, Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
Like, ironic, but post-ironic, but is it ironic? Blackface. And the whole time I was expecting at one point for him to be like, because he's always going like, white people. And I was expecting at some point for an actual Comanche guy to be like, what do you mean white people? What do you mean, white people? You know?
Yeah.
Never happens.
There is a moment where he's playing a Comanche warrior who's also playing a Chinese man.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
But it did happen.
Yes.
Anyway, he made it all up. Or he didn't. And the magic is real. And curses are real. And the Lone Ranger can't really be shot.
There's that layer. We mentioned it before.
Yeah.
But the layer is, we didn't mention this part, the bookends of this movie is that it's the 1930s and a little kid is in a sort of a
fun fair exhibition.
A fun fair exhibition about the Old West. And he goes to look at this, like a statue or a stuffed man that's a Native American. But it turns out it's just Tonto who's just there.
Yeah.
He's just standing around. Is this his job?
It's his job, maybe.
And then he tells him this wild tale, and occasionally we cut back to the 1930s, and the kid's like, is that even real?
And he's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe. Probably, yeah,
I don't know, maybe.
It is.
I guess. Unnecessary. Just take it out.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You don't need it. Also, it implies that, like, he had a really sad life. Like, the back half of it was just him, like, losing his mind, and he lost his best friend, Armie Hammer. Which is okay. That's all right, though.
It's all right.
Yeah. Oh, Mason.
Yes?
It's time for his famous segment. It's Meso's Minigun Minute.
Oh.
This minigun is used to kill a bunch of Native Americans in a real throwaway moment, but later it gets whipped around and then it shoots through all the white men where they're sitting and they're all fine.
Gave some real Keanu Reeves on the helicopter in The Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just whipping through a train.
Rat-a-tat-a-tat.
It's not a minigun, though, is it?
No, it's a, what's it called? A
Gatling gun?
Gatling gun.
Which is the gun that John Gatling invented to end all wars. Great job, buddy. You've done it again. 0 out of 10,
Whoa.
John Gatling.
And that's for Jonah Hex as well. I think we already did that one, but that also there's
William Fichtner has that Jonah Hex vibe, doesn't he?
He does. He's got the little lip thing. Yeah. I don't know about this. Also, he's.
I don't think a cleft palate inherently makes you evil.
Well, I don't know. It might. I'm just saying. Looking at this movie, a movie we like.
I mean, if this is the only movie you've seen, I guess you could.
But it's not a cleft palate because he doesn't have it in the flashback sequences.
Oh, that's a good point.
So it's a scar, I think.
It's a man cleft palate.
Exactly.
It's a palate cleft by man.
Correct. Also, his brother Tom Wilkinson is the villain. Shock of all shocks. Who knew? Correct. Everybody, obviously. And
I've seen Michael Clayton.
Yeah, we've seen it. They've been doing silver stuff together for decades now. And Hi-Ho Silver and whatever, that horse.
Correct.
The horse is fun. Good horse.
Crazy
Good
horse.
horse stuff in general. Okay, so it has an incredible third act.
Agreed.
Legit amazing train sequence. I think it's one of the best of all time. It's up there with Indiana Jones 3, but not 5. It's up there with Back to the Future 3. It's up there with some of the Mission Impossible movies. It's up there with Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
What I will say, though, is that the first train sequence, also great, because it's got the classic bit, two guys chained together.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
What are they going to do?
Run around.
Run around, yeah.
Run around. Use their weight.
Yep.
You know, back and forth.
Balancing.
Yeah, good fun.
Good fun.
But you're right, third act train sequence.
Yeah. And having the William Tell Overture play, that's a fun piece of music for this man.
You do say that, but I also think
No?
It's again, I like the William Tell overture. It's a little bit hokey. I
love it.
I think they should have got Skrillex to do a remix, a dubstep remix. And this is just for us.
Are you punching it into AI now?
Well, no, because copyright. This is from the Blue Core Philharmonic.
All right.
This is
just for us.
This is their dubstep remix of the William Tell overture. Here it is. Check this out. Throw some of that in.
That's not better.
No, you're right. It's not.
It's undeniable, whatever that is.
They've done it.
They've done it.
You don't like it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's upsetting.
I think they needed a little tweak.
No, I disagree.
Fine.
I think it works, the classic nature of it. It also has Johnny Depp's favorite thing, and he does this as Jack Sparrow a lot, just balancing on things and running about.
Balancing on a ladder.
He loves it.
Balancing on a train.
Yeah. For that sequence, they built like a bunch of tracks. One of them was a huge oval-shaped track in New Mexico, so they could just loop it. Other times when there's the tree sequences, when they're going through the trees, they put them on the back of semi-trailers so they can run one next to the other. And I think it looks really good because a lot of it is real. Like a lot of the crashing stuff, the bit where the train slides towards them at one point, like that's real.
Yep.
There's a reason why this made... no, it didn't make so much money. There's a reason why it cost so much money.
There's a reason some people like this.
Yes.
But nobody's paid money to see it.
I saw it at cinemas.
Interesting.
And let me tell you, Mason, I don't really remember it outside of the third act.
No, I would also say I don't think there's a very spectacular train death in one of the Zorro movies.
Yeah, Zorro's incredible.
The William Figner death in this,
Not as good.
not as good.
Yeah, it felt like he could have come back or been alive at the end for a little bit
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Just shoot him.
Just shoot him.
So many opportunities.
Shoot him 2.5 hours ago.
Exactly. Anyway, there's a post-credits of sorts, and it looks like Johnny Depp has shit his pants, and he's wandering away from camera. Unnecessary, that whole end sequence where he wanders off and whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, it's time for the Lone Riviera. This is
yep,
the
good.
trivia section of the show. Todd McDaniels, a linguist of the Comanche Nation College, commented favorably on Johnny Depp's attempt to speak Comanche, a language with only 23 to 30 living native speakers. The words were there, the pronunciation was shaky, but adequate. What do you think of that?
I mean, good on.
What do you think of this?
Good on everyone.
What do you think of this?
Okay, all right.
Johnny Depp has stated that he believes he has Native American ancestry.
I mean, I knew this because I googled. Okay, is Johnny Depp?
Okay.
I said, okay, is Johnny Depp Native American or what?
No. He said it's from his great-grandmother, and he said that he considered the role a personal attempt to try and right the wrongs of the past in reference to the portrayals of Native American culture in the media. So, yeah, I guess it's not the worst portrayal that we've seen. I'm guessing.
Right, yeah.
I haven't
Considering
seen them all.
We've only seen this movie, so I guess so, sure.
Critics, though, within the Native American community have labelled Depp a pretendian,
Uh-oh.
a term used to describe individuals who falsely or inadequately claim native heritage.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there's no evidence that he is Native American. There's evidence to the contrary.
He's in that movie Dead Man, the Jim Jarmusch movie.
Okay. Was that the one that didn't come out?
No, that came out.
Because there was one...
It's coming out on Criterion.
Great.
But I don't think... But he's not Native American in that. He's a guy. Hang on, I'm going to look this up real quickly.
He did make a movie in the late 90s where he plays a Native American that was never released because it screened at like Cannes and everyone hated it.
So Dead Man's from 1995, Jim Jarmusch. William Blake, an accountant, is on the run. Later, he meets a man who calls himself Nobody, who eventually leads him on the path of spirituality.
That's good.
But he's not Native American.
That must be where he got his Native
But
American
he's got
heritage.
he puts paint on his face. So I guess in the world of Hollywood, people are like, well, that counts.
I believe so.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Also, Depp's portrayal of Tonto in The Lone Ranger led him to naming his rock band Tonto's Giant Nuts.
Great, good.
Great.
I didn't know he had that many bands.
We knew how many scarves he had and bandanas a lot.
So many scarves and bandanas.
Yeah.
He meets a Native American man in Dead Man. He meets a man.
And that's not him. He doesn't meet himself.
No.
Wow.
No.
Also, Johnny Depp was 2 hours late for the script read-through because he wanted to read in full makeup and costume. That's annoying.
Yeah, didn't have to do that.
It's 2 hours of everybody else's time.
Shades of, that guy we like, He's going to be great in Tron Ares.
Yeah.
Jared Leto.
That guy we like.
Some real quality method acting. I'm sure you'd be proud. You know the guy? There Will Be Blood?
Oh, Javier Bardem.
Yes.
He would be proud, wouldn't
He
he?
would be proud.
Quentin Tarantino actually named this movie as one of his 10 favorite films of 2013.
Wow.
It's probably not one of my 10 favorite movies of 2013. I couldn't do it off the top of my head.
Do you like Iron Man 3 more?
Ooh.
That's also got James Badge Dale.
It does, that's true.
He's the guy. He's the
He's
guy
the
that gets
guy in
shot
this.
all the way through the chest.
I don't love Iron Man 3.
No.
But that's more of a disappointment. This is more like surprising that there's something in it that I like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How do you compare those two things?
You say one's better.
You do. Tarantino, though, don't you reckon he seems like the kind of guy who would like do a line of cocaine and then name every Lone Ranger guest star from the original series?
Absolutely he would,
So
yes.
it doesn't surprise me that he loves this kind of thing. Yeah. Also, you mentioned it, but the Lone Ranger is related to Green Hornet, and Tom Wilkinson is in both movies.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
He loves being in a movie.
He loves, not now.
He loved it.
He loved it, RIP.
We loved it.
We loved seeing him in it. Michael Clayton.
Michael Clayton. Will there be a Michael Clayton connection next week? I'll find one. I should have found one for the previous couple of movies.
Agreed. Speak to your twin brother. Maybe he can find one for you.
Great. Great bit we're doing. One of the all-time great bits I think you'll find.
So if I looked around, that's something I would find.
Yes.
Okay. On a budget of probably $250 million.
It's a lot.
This made 260.5.
But of course, you know, as you said, they brought in that yo-yo guy. They probably brought in a railroad guy to just look at the stuff and go, yep, pretty good.
They did use real railroad guys for this. So
Bet they did, yeah.
My goodness. In September of 2014, studio president Alan Bergman was asked at a conference if Disney had been able to partially recoup its losses from this film and also John Carter.
Of Mars.
That's right. No, through subsequent release windows or other monetization methods. And he responded, I'm going to answer that question honestly and tell you no. It didn't get that much better. We did lose that much money on those movies.
See, because that's the thing as well. Like back in the olden times,
Yeah.
you didn't have to make back all the money
No.
of one movie through its monetization channels.
Subsidiaries.
Exactly. What would happen is they would make a bunch of movies, some low budget movies and some big budget movies, and overall they made some money. Some of the low budget movies would be big hits and some of the big budget movies wouldn't be, and they'd just be like, this is fine. But now it's just like, this is a big bomb. This sucks.
I'm sorry. And I'm only
I'm sorry.
I'm only sorry.
Who's this?
The Alan Bergman.
All right.
I'm
okay.
only sorry because I got caught.
Yeah. I'd do it again.
So we ask us at the end of every week, do you consider this a spectacular waste of time and or money?
Not my money.
True. But of Disney's money. Like going into this afterwards, we're like, I wish I didn't watch that.
No.
This is my favorite of the three we've watched so far.
Yeah,
And
I mean-
that's an incredible thing to say.
And this has some great swinging around on a train.
I agree.
Swinging around in and around a train.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Good movie.
Not overall.
Movie.
Movie with some good bits in it.
Agreed.
More memorable bits.
Yeah, there is more memorable stuff.
Like as opposed to the other two, where you're struggling to be like, I could definitely go to somebody, at least go on YouTube and find the train bits, which have probably been carved up and put on YouTube.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? But otherwise, it's just on Disney Plus. So
That's right.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyways, do you want to hint towards next week?
Yes.
It's Tomorrowland. I mean, I could change it if you're not happy with it, basically.
Nah, let's do Tomorrowland. Let's do it. We have to do it eventually.
Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to do every movie. We have to do every. Otherwise, we have to do every movie that people are like, whoa,
This.
of this movie of this kind.
Yeah,
Because when
yeah.
we run out of these, we have to do like Bicycle Thieves and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, movies that are about things, old movies that are about things,
What are you talking about?
right?
Nothing's about anything. Things just happen in movies and people go from A to B and they
Yeah.
go, where'd you get that?
Eventually, we're gonna have to start doing the Before trilogy. You know?
Oh, my God. Well, if there's a new Before movie, we can do the Before trilogy.
Yeah, Before
Yeah.
Endgame, they're gonna call it. Before Infinity War. Wait, Before Secret Wars.
Secret War Doomsday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's just Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy just walking around during and before and after
Yeah.
Secret Wars and Doomsday.
Yeah.
Been like, whoa,
What
what's
happened
life
here?
about?
Whoa. What's this crystal or whatever?
Yeah.
It's probably important. Yeah.
Also, I'm in the Marvel Cinematic
Oh, yeah.
Universe. Ethan Hawke would say.
He's Moon Knight's mate or whatever.
I'm
enemy.
the glass foot man. I'm the man
Yes.
with glass in his feet.
That's true. Anyways, thank you so much to Ben for the edit, who did this entirely by himself. He needs everybody to know that Lawrence didn't help at all.
Thank you, Ben.
This is a solo effort.
Love it.
And also, don't we have something called BigSandwich.co?
You better believe we do.
Early videos go there. We do movie commentaries. We do video game let's plays. We do bonus podcasts. We also have a podcast. It's called The Weekly Planet, where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. It's got its own YouTube channel. It's on Spotify, Apple, and all the different things if you wanted to find it and have a look at it and talk movie, the news of the week and then a movie.
That's crazy.
It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And we look forward to seeing you next week for a movie that I don't want to watch.
Well, you're going to have to.
Yeah. I'm going to have to.
You can just pretend.
No, because I don't remember it enough to pretend.
Yeah, that's how they get you, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how they get that view.
It's true. All right, thanks, everyone.
Grab that gem, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.